Num 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 num. Okay. Is it the green wire? It's the green wire, right? Shoot. Yes. I really gotta tie off this headphone wire. It's huge. It's so huge. Like, why does it have to be this long? This is like a studio-sized wire. All right. Why is the game freezing when I go to the right? That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign at all. Uh-oh. Oh man, this is, if it's, I don't know what to do. If it's gonna be like that, I might reset the client. I'm not gonna spend an hour looking at cards with that much lag. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the client. Oh my goodness. Please, exit. Yes. Discard. Please. Please. It's gonna be another short day, because Wednesdays and Thursdays are the short days, but see what I can do here. Once I find my thing. Won't be surprised if okay, there we go. There we go. See? It's not broken. What's the Royal Scions do? Hello. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now. And eating a banana. In no particular order. I've not played this before. That seems incredibly scary. I wouldn't call it jank though. I don't want to play blue red. I don't want to play blue red right now. That's weird. I'm trying to think how that would... No, I remember trying the Swarm Reaver. Oh boy. Garruk's hard as well. Do we have Apex Predator? I can never remember. I think we do. You know, Rurikthar was actually really fun. I think I blew myself up one game with Rurikthar. I forgot. I think. Jolin? Whenever you attack with a creature power 4 or greater, that is definitely weird. What is that abomination standing behind the... Okay. Giving her death touch? What would do that? What would that do? Whenever you attack with a creature, giving her death touch, she still just dies. I don't know. I don't know if I like the death touch idea. I feel like your opponent will just block it anyways and just trade like and then your commander's dead for a treasure token. Alright, you can see why I struggle severely with looking at this with a jank lens. I don't know how to do that. Alright, whatever. Oh, yeah, she is the source of damage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you. I understand. I was thinking about combat, but yeah, you give her death touch. There's not a lot of cards that give death touch. I mean, come on. No, I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. I can't do this. No, no. It's over. It's off my screen. We're done. I can't do this. I I can't do that. I can't sit there and do that. I can't. I'm sorry. It's not happening. I kind of want to play this Nissa, actually. Oh, I guess to play Garuk too. Death Sprout seems kind of neat. Oh, Vraska? Well, in the spirit of jank, I guess I'll add cards I don't find particularly scary to play. I was about to type in the word ramp search. So ramp spells, and maybe just don't run Minidorks for the sake of jank. For the sake of jank, just be mono green. Probably still Grazer Kami. Also Halfling, so I can actually resolve my commander sometimes and not just lose. Acidic Slime is cool. How late is it for me? Almost 7. Gitrog Monster might not work. Huthanil? Do I play draft? In this, for the spirit of actually winning games, I'm gonna run Griselbrand. Let's go in the creature direction, because that's more interesting. I don't watch sports. I do not watch sports. But, hallo, wie geht's dir? Ich heiße Beasley. Ich spreche Deutsch sehr langsam. 3 Jahre in Schule. I think I'll run Ulamog. Probably could just actually run all of these, because who doesn't like casting Giant Eldrazi? Donka Donka? No Tooth and Nail? But it's so good. No, I'm running Tooth and Nail. I'm not taking that card out. We are a landfall deck. Actually, I think I want another card that looks for lands. Search. I don't know why we're so fixated on me suffering. I don't understand this. Omen Path Journey is probably better than... Okay, Garruk is going to struggle to sack anything. Sowing Mycospawn without colorless, I'm actually not a big fan of. Let's not do that. And I think I want Nykthos. Alright, chat. I don't have much time, so I can't get stuck here in the deck building process. I don't have much time. Pock? Damn it. Damn it. I am on Twitch. I stream both at the same time. Chats are separate. Noodle knife? No, Noodle Knight. What up? That is the second time I've ever been rated in the history of Twitch over these 8 years. Okay, we could take out Mosswood. I don't think it fits. Alright. We don't have much time. I gotta send it. So we're sending it like this. Black-Green Nissa, landfall triggers, -5, put creatures into play. A ton of creatures, who cares what they are. Reading is for other people. Chat, can we just play Nashi again? I want to play Nashi. Can I play more Nashi? You play Draft? Yeah, I'm not... I used to be on some team with this guy who is really, really good at drafting, and he's a big streamer now. But I'm not on that team anymore. That team dropped their Magic the Gathering department and stuck with Gwent. They stuck with Gwent. And, but yeah, that guy's... He was the draft when I can't play draft. Bloop, 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 bloop. Holy lag. Alright, so there was a really good chance that this hand was not a good idea. I'm gonna upkeep Surveil. Yeah, I play a lot of Paper as well. I love Pauper. I think Pauper is my favorite format. Alright, to stop off. Boop. What is his name? I couldn't tell you his name. I don't talk to him. Couldn't tell you his name. I have to look it up. He's like 3rd in the world for at Magic Arena rank. Ah, well, I mean, missing the land here is probably the worst thing I could have done. Like, that was the most important thing right there. Alright. I think I'm gonna say that's game. I don't think, that was it. I think I needed to draw a land to play Binding, or the game was just over. That's super tragic. So I'm gonna run probably 3 more lands, I think. Because we are like a land-heavy strategy, and it's probably a good idea. But 40 lands is fine. It's not like that's a crime. But you can come out at a forest. Take out Tuskar at a forest. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Let's not dwell on it too heavy. It would be fine if I had Mana Drain, but... we can't have everything now, can we? Crow Keys? Is that the name of the person? No, that's not the name of the person. I'd have to look it up. We're friends on Discord. We were part of a team called Leviathan Gaming or something. They had like jerseys and stuff. I felt special. I felt better than everyone else. As one does. I was forced into early retirement. That's interesting. Chat, without Menadorks, life is really just not good. Look at the top 6 cards, do stuff with things, sure. Bloop. So we get rid of that one. The jersey's pretty cool. Alright, so we have 5. We can go here. We can go here. It is a Tiamat deck. Can go ramp. Shoot. Primeval Titan. I think a 5-drop is fine. Or this. Or actually even this. Okay, I'm gonna play it smart. And try to get more mana and race into casualties. What if I played this, played a land, minus, and put... No, that doesn't feel fast enough. This is high in the queue? Are you serious? Doesn't feel like that should be the case, but alright. You have to excuse me for playing jank cards then. Again. Okay, well, it either works or it doesn't, so... Cool, wasn't that fun? I had fun. I sure had fun. Look at all that effort I had to put in just to lose to a 1-mana card. Oh, jeez. Bruh. Well, we got what we wanted, chat. We got what we wanted. We got what we wanted. So I can stop them from casting another spell, and let's hope that's good enough. They cannot cast another creature. No one said don't run Mana Dorks. I got one in play. It's right there. You know, it's right there. Oh man, look at all these lands. Surely you can't kill me without playing another creature. Surely you have to play another creature. There is no way your hand does not... There's no way your hand kills me without a creature. Okay, there we go. That's what I thought. Yep. What does that do? Okay, so I have to do that. They had lethal. They did have lethal. But, get wrecked. So, we can Gristlebrand Shieldred, and I think I will, because I'd like to win the game. Hey! Okay, let's add landfall cards. Whoop, that's not how you do that. Defiler doesn't really discount that much in my deck. Kind of like the rest of it, though. Okay, Vrask is also not actually that great. I don't have good sack outlets. Provisioner. Do I want Lotus Cobra? I don't know. I kind of don't. Okay, let's actually drop one of these Eldrazi. Let's drop that one. Alright. The Hydra? What Hydra? Ulvenwald Hydra? I'm kind of more concerned about our complete and utter inability to put Nissa in play. Which is, a thing. The Landfall Hydra? No way, it's Eshi with the 1-drop, so it can play it instantly. No way. So if I play my commander right now, what is it doing? Not really anything. I could have played Defense of the Heart, but I think I can wait a turn. It's... Oh wow, they didn't have the land? Oh wait, they did. What are you doing? What are you doing? They didn't get a blue source. If I kill this, they don't have blue? Okay. Well, I can play Defense of the Heart now, and if they can't... I could actually surprise them with it. It's probably better to genuinely surprise my opponent with it. Because they don't have 3 creatures in play. Might as well wait. Oh. I don't understand. Okay. Hello, you're new here? Can you tell us about yourself? I like Magic. Been playing it for a bajillion years. That's about it. Used to play Super Sweaty, and now I don't. Now I just chill in casual formats. That's about it. That's all I've got. That's my TED Talk. If the creature doesn't bode well entering with Nissa, then I kind of don't want to play it. Like Hydra's, any X-Spell creature is not great with Nissa. Alright, they have the ramp. Do they now have the... Yeah, keep that. Tapping ability. Yep, there it is. So they've had the ramp, they've had the tap. Chat, it's going to happen again, isn't it? My opponent's going to have all 3 tools. Yep. Do we have the perfect thing to put into play? Oh, we don't? Oh, silly me. Okay, we actually do not have the perfect thing to put into play. Lucky me. Lucky me. Alright, we found the perfect thing to put into play. Can I play Emrakul before I lose to it? Not very likely. Of all the things to get, I'm a little confused why they didn't just grab an Eldrazi, but alright. Sure.
I assume they trade with Thorn Mammoth. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last card is land. Wow, a Coma player that just doesn't have it. That is unbelievable. Okay, I think it makes sense to Migration Path here, so I can win next turn. Wow. I feel like my opponent getting Archdruid's Charm finding Thorn Mammoth was odd. I think there's probably a lot scarier cards in their deck, but... Okay. We take those. Very strange. Very, very strange. Burr strange. Okay, this hand actually lets me cast Nissa for the first time. We have not actually cast it, so... I don't think I'm waiting a turn on Provisioner. But I could simply just play Nissa next turn. I probably just should. I'm gonna just play Nissa. We haven't played it yet, so... You can never convince me to make my land a creature. Never, ever, ever. Except in the times in which you can. Which this is not one of them. I think I'm going to play Provisioner, and actually, because my opponent did nothing, I'd rather Acidic Slime a land. Oh, come on. Come on! Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding me. No way! Come on, bro, I've never cast acidic slime ever. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, to answer your question. I can't believe that just happened. Oh my goodness. Okay, you got it, bro. You got it. Yeah, I didn't want to minus the slime. I just didn't want to minus the slime in a play. That's why I did it the way I did. Bruh. Alright. We have a quadrillion billion outs. Does my opponent cycle through all lands? I have to kill the Ramunap. I can't even kill their commander. Four, 8, yeah. All my creatures, all my spells, everything is a top deck here. Good grief. Seasons Past? I wouldn't play it here, but I guess it's not bad. Alright, my opponent's playing unbelievably slow. I can't, I'm sorry. I don't have the time. I don't have the time for this. I'm not gonna win anyways. Opponent's just staring at cards for no reason. No, I don't like Seasons Past. I don't like it. Because we're up against this, I'll keep this hand. A land is not necessary. I've played Tomic before. I have played Tomic before. Do I play my commander? I think I do. No. We should wait a turn. We should wait a turn. Definitely. Alright. I'm feeling the pain of not trading when they swung with the Innocence. But if Nissa dies, I can reset its loyalty, so at this juncture, I don't care if it dies. They did not swing. Alright. 5, 6, 7... And pass? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Technically mana 9, 10, 11. Wow, that's just a Yargoth. Or Vargoth, excuse me. So now we just win with Druid's Archer's Charm here. There's nothing my opponent can do here. This should win? This should win. Wow, someone's actually letting me play this out here. Oh no, chat, I made a mistake! Oh, I made a mistake! I gave my opponent free damage. Tragic. Because I'm not blocking. Whoops. Okay, for some reason, it would not let me crack the treasure token, which is extremely annoying, but I guess there's nothing I can do about it. It just wouldn't let me crack it. Wow. It actually mattered, too. It literally mattered that I didn't crack it. That's insane. It actually mattered, chat. The game would not let me crack the treasure token, and then they gave him the perfect mana to do this. Because of course it did. Go figure. That's stupid. That is so dumb. Why would you ever mill me? Why would you ever mill me? That just doesn't make sense. Do I swing? They have 5 in lifelink. Alright, I'll swing. Seven in lifelink, actually. Oh, shoot. I had to block the Vargoth, I think, actually. Yeah, I might have had to block the Vargoth. But we'll see. Are they dead? 13? Oh my goodness, are they dead? Chat? Chat, did we actually get there? No way. Oh, I forgot to make a 3-3. Oh, I forgot to animate a... Oh, wait, what am I talking about? I reanimated the Gitrog monster. Never mind, chat. I'm an idiot. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what was that game? We would have never been in that position if it wasn't for that treasure token either, so... That is nuts. And Nissa actually did stuff too. Like, a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness, alright. Wow. I feel like mill cards are pointless and bad, but maybe I could find some that I don't hate. Just to put things in the graveyard for Nissa? Thragtusk is nonsense. Leona's probably fine. Buried Alive, yeah, that's a good one. Valgavoth? I wouldn't run Valgavoth in here. Final Parting. Reanimate. I don't like Cavalier. Hydra's weird. Vraska's also weird. Alright. No Time to Dwell. Also, my room is really hot, so... Air conditioner. If you can hear the air conditioner, it's not my fault. Fight me. I'm not dying. Let me know if the air conditioner actually is loud, because I'll have to turn it back off. I can suffer in the heat for a little longer, but man, it's hot. It is so hot. I'm dying. Oh my goodness, chat. On the play with the Mana Rock? No other way to get your commander in play? Unbelievable. The commander that doesn't work without this? If I don't draw something next turn, the game is over. Alright, they didn't play their commander, so either they didn't have a land, or they thought this was better, which I wouldn't agree with. I think they have Solitude. Okay, doing nothing for 3 turns is basically an auto loss in this format, but we'll see. I do not believe invasion matters. I'm a little confused. So, Commander, yeah. Sure. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. I'm 1 off. My opponent has to kill me. I believe they have Solitude. Oh, I didn't play Arshua's Charm. I forgot about the tax. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like I can't just play it next turn. We have probably 2 turns anyways, so yeah, it wouldn't fundamentally matter. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Alright, can I play this and my thing? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nothing matters. Excellent. Alright. Yep. You literally cannot do nothing for 3 turns in Historic Brawl. You just lose. Field tank's fine. I did add a bunch of minute work, so I can shave a land. I could probably shave 2, but it's fine. What is this? I have mono red nonsense? Okay, I've seen this before. I have no idea if I'm supposed to Dark Ritual anything out. There is a very good chance a turn 2 6/6 just wins. If I Dark Ritual Cultivate, it sets me up for the future way better. But I think I'd rather just play this. This just feels like a complete unstoppable nightmare for this deck, so. Alright, my opponent 3 for 1 themselves to get through it. Interesting. Yesterday you realized I could pay for generic mana, Dark Ritual? That's funny. Alright, my opponent actually did kill my card, which I must admit I'm a bit impressed. I can Final Parting and then reanimate the turn after. I don't know what to reanimate. Gristlebrand's probably lights out. I don't think they can deal 7 damage. There's a chance they can. Yeah, there's a partner card, but can't really partner yet. So, am I playing Gristlebrand Reanimate? I could just spend this turn doing something else. Like playing this. Yeah. I'll just... It's not like I'm missing out on anything doing this. I can do it next turn anyways. And I can stop the Beaumont Courier from drawing cards. Ruby Medallion is very scary. What if I got Voltborn Tyrant to gain life? It doesn't win the game, though. Go down to 8. Okay. Make him have it. Make him have it, chat. Make him have it. Make him have it. Oh, come on! Come on! Bruh! There's no drawing in response either. I can reanimate Pelucranos. I think it's too late, though. Just absolutely nuts. My opponent's able to kill a 6/6 and a 7/7. Just completely nuts. Well, the shark doesn't fly. I don't think I'm cracking my fetch land. They have to send burn damage face. They still have to get to my face here. I really did not want to go to 3. I really don't want to go to 3. I probably will not ever go to 3 here. If I can help it. Does not seem like a good idea. Okay, looks like we stabilized. Oh, maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. So, play Nissa. Reanimate literally anything, right? I don't think playing defense makes sense. I don't think it makes sense. I can't crack a fetch land. I'm not cracking a fetch land. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Opponent has Ox as their last card because of course they do. Alright. Whatever. This opponent just has not run out of gas. Seems completely impossible to run out of gas. At this point, maybe I have to go to 3 because I'm just running out of resources. It's absolutely nuts, so they just can't run out of gas. And they killed... They've killed everything I've played. Oh! Unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. If I played Defense of the Heart, I would have stopped that, but I didn't. Because why would I, right? So I can block, I can do that, I can do that. Alright. Of course they have a man land too to top it all off. And dead, yep. Unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. Literally never ran out of cards. Just 2-minute draw 3s. Right when they ran out of cards. Just like, oh, 2-minute draw 3. Oh, 2-minute draw 3. Tragic. Getting Primeval Titan instead of Gristlebrand was my other idea. I don't think I could have ever gotten Emrakul, or Ulamog, because I'd lose 10 life. That seems kind of insane. Especially for something that doesn't really have a good attack. I feel like I'm always taking Gristlebrand and just making him have it. I think that always makes sense. I am not going to play against Omnath, because I'd rather enjoy myself and not waste my time. I'm already playing nonsense. I was thinking about the dinosaur for sure. I was thinking about that. It's between that and Gristlebrand. In hindsight, the dinosaur was better. I was thinking about that. Definitely. What's the best reanimator? What's second approach? I don't know what second approach is. The best reanimator commander is probably anything with black. Doesn't really matter, honestly. Really doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll take Overlord. That's probably really good next turn. I will not kill that. I'm just gonna race to an Emrakul and try to really ruin their day. Final 14. Well, it's not a new card. I see Swords to Plowshares. That's from that's a 30-year-old card. And turn our swords to plowshares. Still not gonna kill their thing. I don't care about this. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Most of the hits here are really bad. They hit something random, sure. Not looking too good to play that. I suppose I could just simply run it out. It's not scary, so. Playing my commander doesn't make a lot of sense to me, so. Oh look, it's a tier 1 commander. No way. Unbelievable. Nissa would just die. There's no reason to play Nissa. It doesn't do anything. I don't know. It's not doing anything. It would just die. Or at least last turn it would die. I mean, even this turn, there's just no reason to play this. I can sack a 3/3 to my Gitrog, which is a reason to actually play it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, whatever. Feels like a complete lost cause, but sure. Untap that, animate that, do this. It's still dead, but I think I have to Maelstrom Pulse the Golos, because it's dumb. And alright, we're in a position where Nissa's just not dead on board. Unbelievable. Look at that. I don't like my Emrakul here. Okay, I like my Emrakul a lot more now. Oh, look at that. This is just dead. No way. Unbelievable. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, look. My opponent has Ulamog. Wow. Didn't see that one coming. Oh look, they have a tutor for the best card in their deck. No way. No idea what it could be. Oh. That means I can't target them now? They have protection? Yep. Now they have protection, so there goes Emrakul. I'm sure glad I played Nissa last turn. Tooth and Nail, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. I could just get Voltborn Tyrant and play it, so I don't die. Could tear asunder Ulamog. I'm a bit confused what just happened with that Gix thing, but okay. Randomly generated extra turn? Nope, not quite. How do I get the... How do I shuffle that away? Oh, I just cast it off the top. Okay, that works. That works. Alright. I can't disrupt him. This is the way to mess him up. Yeah, he must have went on 2 with the Saga. Well, so far our commander is not really great at all. Gonna do green? Yeah, we're gonna do green. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. I can pay for this, but like, I don't know. Three, it doesn't matter, does it? No, not really. Alright, I'm gonna exile the Esper Sentinel. I think that's just my best bet. If my commander was in play twice as much, nothing would have changed in any game we've played. I'll go back and rewatch every game. This being in play before I cast my creatures would do literally nothing for us in any game we've won or lost. That doesn't matter. I assure you it doesn't matter. I can do it, and we can lose faster, but this doesn't matter. I promise you it doesn't matter. It's only 5, and I can't pressure Calyx with it. I need lands, yeah. Okay. It's only forests, right? Yeah. I think I will assemble the team. 1, 2... We have enough to cast something stupid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have enough to cast dumb cards. I think I'll take Emrakul. I think that's actually on the thing there. I will say if I was milling, then I would do it. But I don't have a lot of mill cards in here. That would definitely be a design space to consider. Nissa puts things into play equal to your land count, which I was trying to do for exactly 5 mana, like 5 drops and stuff, but again, it literally doesn't matter. If this is in play, and I -5 when it's at 5 and put a creature in play for free, like, that doesn't do anything. It's not, like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. 3, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Is this only creatures? Creatures or enchantments? Well, I can probably put lands under it anyways. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. That doesn't matter. I will take a land. Yeah, if I play a fetch land and it goes to 1 loyalty and then proceeds to do nothing after that, like it's at 6, I put a 5-drop in play, it has 1 loyalty, and then it's useless for 6 turns. Until I play more lands, which is not playing creatures to stay alive. Well, we can play it here. Okay. No way, chat. It's dead. Unbelievable. Actually, no, it's not dead. It is not dead. I do have a landfall trigger. I do have landfalls. We're good. Alright, bro. You don't have to say all that. Oh, look, it's dead. Where's my overgrown? Oh, it's in play. Oh yeah, this is the game where I cast Vorinclex. Well, is this even good? It just sweeps the board, so it doesn't really feel that good. Guess I'll do this one first. Yeah, I think I have to do this Emrakul first. And then Sterling Grove for nothing. Can I kill Eidolon of Blossoms? With a double trade, kind of ugly. Okay. I've played Mono Blue Kaito before. Wow, we drew Buried Alive. Look at that. Just in time. Oh, I can't pay 2 for Ghostly Prison. Rip. You can't target the... Yep. I was about to say, they can't target this one because an O-Ring is a card that just entered, so they can't actually target this with the O-Ring there. But with Ghostly Prison, they do see another turn. I don't have the mana to kill them. And I don't believe I can Buried Alive any good cards to reanimate. With 1 landfall trigger up to 5, I don't think there's any way to blow up. Oh, they have Shroud anyways, because of Sterling Grove. Alright. Shoot, I have to go. I gotta go in like 5 minutes. I've got to go. Is what it is. So this going straight to 5 with a land drop feels like the best it's gonna do, because minus... yeah, that just feels like the best it's ever gonna do. You play it, and then you play a land, and then you have a -5 for really 5. Sometimes 6. I think there's maybe... I don't have any faith in milling myself, right? I think self-mill is not really a reliable thing. There's not a ton of graveyard hate, but there's a lot of opponents running Reanimate. There is some graveyard hate, but not a ton. But when you do get hit with Bojuka Bog, it does shut down that entire thing. It's like playing the Slimefoot and Squee, where if you don't have a... Like, if you're just flooding your graveyard, but then you can't, like, touch your graveyard, it feels weird. You also want a bunch of ramp spells to actually play lands to put counters on this, to have it do anything. So you could play it, and then play a land next turn if it somehow doesn't die, which it died like every game. And then minus it to put a 5-drop into play. Sometimes you can put a 6-drop into play, depending on how much ramp you have. I probably wanted even more ramp spells, but this just doesn't work to me. It doesn't work. If you have a bunch of mill, and you're filling your graveyard, and you hit something good in the graveyard, and you also have enough loyalty on this to do that thing, that's cool, I guess, but it doesn't really, like, it's not really that, it's like a, putting half of a combo piece in your command zone without that half really being that good, right? Sure, there's games where I can play it before I play ramp spells, but half of those games it would just die, right? half of the games I put it in play before I cast Rampant Growth, because I want landfall triggers, doesn't advance my board state in any meaningful way. So it plays against your... you're playing against yourself with this. So black-green, I think you just have to go into the mill side of this, which I was not doing, for this to matter, right? And I don't like self-mill. I don't find that to be reliable really at all. You do have Buried Alive and Final Parting. Those are really huge. I'm sure there's a few more. There's like that Leech, pay 3 life. Whoops. There's like this thing. Ripples is pretty good here. There's other cards that mill that don't feel horrendously bad. I don't really like Stitcher Supplier. This one's interesting. The ones that, like Aftermath, so you can reanimate the lands that you've put in the graveyard. There's a couple cards that actually do this thing as well. I think this mills on the 7. This does actually mill on the 7 side of it, your weird summoning trap. There is the giant black spell. What is it? Yeah, Breach the Multiverse. Right? So this works as well. But then you have to take out ramp spells to make room for all of this. You have to probably take out anything in your deck that doesn't play with milling yourself, reanimating, or ramping. So removal doesn't feel like it's great. And honestly, the removal in this deck did not really feel good, because taking a turn off from not casting Nissa and also not casting ramp almost offsets the, oh, I killed my opponent's creature so the game can continue. But because I did that, I basically time-walked myself, because I didn't advance my board state with a ramp spell or something. There was a lot of games where I probably could have played this and just cast a ramp spell instead, because if I cast this and then cast a ramp spell, it has to A, survive, right, and B, I have to justify the cast out of hand. It just doesn't... it literally plays against itself. It's kind of funny that way. I have seen it work from opponents where they mostly just blitz for the graveyard, and then they, like, I'm not interacting with the graveyard too well, and they did actually hit something very good off the mill. They untap a land is fine. It's alright. It sort of is a ramp spell. But you don't really ever want to make your creature, your land a creature, because then it's extremely vulnerable. That's why I don't like the Fractal card. Emergent Sequence. Because, like, I don't advise ever playing this card. I think it's one of the worst ramp spells in the game, not just in Magic Arena. You never want to make your ramp spell killable. We already have that issue. It's like taking Rampant Growth and turning it into Llanowar Elves or something. You don't want to do that, right? You don't want to turn your Guardian Idol into a creature. You just want to keep it as a mana rock. So turning your lands into creatures just for 3/3 menace, not really that great. And that's okay. That's not a big deal. It does not stay as a 3/3 on your opponent's turn, which is really the big reason why I would ever say 2+ and actually target a land and make it a 3/3, because it could block. It's kind of unusual to me that it does not do this. I'm a bit surprised at that. I think it probably should. There's a lot of cards that do animate lands, and then the land stays as a creature, and this doesn't do that. That's odd. Especially with something like this that doesn't do too good of a job at protecting itself. If you play it on turn 3 or turn 4, and then pass, and it's at 5 loyalty, it can survive, right? But this is Historic Brawl, so it's hard to do that, right? Even on turn 3, it's hard to just play this and pass and expect to untap with it. That's just very difficult. So you could maybe see this as a 5-mana card where you always want to play it with a fetch land, so it has a ton more loyalty. But then you've entered the new issue where you have 5 mana. Why are you not casting your 5-drop just out of hand? It plays against itself in that regard. Especially if you -5 and just got something out of your hand instead of something out of your graveyard, because again, this wasn't the mill strategy, then this loyalty is so low, the next time you go to use it, you're almost better off your opponent just straight up killing it, and then you recast it, right? Because it's at like 2 loyalty, and you untap, it goes back to your turn. You have ramp spells now as well in your hand suddenly, or more fetch lands, to race more loyalty back on top of this card to do it again, instead of, at that point, just casting the card out of your hand. So, it doesn't make sense to me. You have to play this with the mill thing in mind, I think. So if I play this again, which I probably will, maybe I'll play it... Actually, I could just play it tomorrow and give it the mill side. But when it comes to the ramp side, it plays against itself. I don't know how many times I need to say that. it's its own antithesis. It's the antithesis of playing green big scary things or black big scary things out of your hand. Which it doesn't really surprise me. So, yeah. Can't recommend this. Will try self-mill next time. And at that point, it's not as good as Slimefoot and Squee. I can tell you that already. We don't have things like Faithless Looting. We can't really get good stuff out of hand and turn it into better stuff, because we don't have the red cards for draw discard. So when it comes to a graveyard-based reanimate kind of strategy, it's definitely Slimefoot and Squee is going to take the cake, but, you know, it is what it is. So let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe.